welcome to my channel Simply Pallavi. I'm back here once again with today's topic, and it's about intuitions and how to develop the intuition. So without any delay, let's start the video. Intuitions, in a very simpler way, are our superpowers which we always have within us, in our control, but either we ignore them or we don't give enough importance or enough value to them. So that's very important for us to develop the intuition power to get the right answer from within ourselves. See, in our daily life hacks, we need somebody to consult with for one or other issues. We need people around us, we need the advisors, we need the people, we need the intellectual people in our lives. But what if you have one advisor, one permanent advisor within yourself, with whom you can approach anytime, anywhere, and always get the correct answer, correct advice, right? It sounds fascinating. It's nothing else but your own intuition power. So trust me, guys, once you start believing on yourself and your intuition, your gut feel, you will never go wrong in your life. At least 99.99% you will never go wrong. So how to develop the intuition power and how much you should believe on your intuition power? The answer of the second question, you should completely believe on it, you should completely rely on it, because if you don't believe completely, you may not get the correct answer also. So the very first requirement of developing this intuition power, of developing this two-way communication, is to have a complete belief on each other reference to you and your higher self, your higher conscience, your inner child, your inner source, your super self, whatever you want to name it, but it is the one which is inside you, which resides inside you, and which often and always, rather I should use, always tries to tell you the correct answer, but you often ignore them because of multiple reasons. It could be one of the very common reasons is if that intuition power, if that answer which you got from your gut feel doesn't conform the social standards, social beliefs of yours, you tend to ignore it, seeing that you'll be inviting unnecessary conflicts. You restrict your inner voice, you discard the inner advice given by your inner child, only because you want to conform the standards, the society standards, the family standards, the culture standards, whatever the reasons are. Or you may not completely trust to take that risk also by following your guts. Anything could be the reasons. Here I'm not very much into the reasons, but to tell you the simpler process to develop this intuition part, to develop your own superpower and get the correct answer. So the very important thing during this process, first of course I've already told you to have a complete belief. So one another requirement of developing this intuition power is to be present in the moment, is to stay present. See, if you are thinking, if your mind is already occupied with the past traumas, with the past incidents, you're already depressed and sad, and more of your thoughts will resonate with your past traumas, and you may not get the correct answer. And if you are very anxious about your future, you may also not get your correct answer because you are dwelling in your present, dwelling in your future. I'm so sorry. So important thing is to stay present, is to be present at the moment, and then ask your inner person, your inner self, your higher self to get the correct answer. So for that, important thing is you have to have the alignment with your body, mind, soul, heart in a one linear spectrum. For that, you can try meditation. Meditation works wonders. I always keep on saying it. Try it. If you cannot do that, at least do deep breathing before asking question to your inner self. No, at least 10 times. Count in as, close your eyes, count, breathe in for 1 and breathe out when you exhale for 2, and do it at least till count 10, and you will be at least in a stable state for that moment to ask question and to receive the answers. And then of course, after doing that, ask question to your inner self about whatever confusion you have, whatever decision you want to make, whatever dilemma you are in. Ask the question and then wait for the answers. Answers could be in any form, okay? It could be a flash of any memory, flash of any random image based on your question, could be a sensation in your body, could be a tickling, could be little pain somewhere. No, your body will also give you the answers, or somebody may turn up suddenly during that conversation or during your conversation with your inner self. Anything could be the answer. That is now your responsibility to transcribe, to translate that cues into a senseful meaning, okay, that relates. And of course, you don't need to be biased, and you should not be biased towards your preconception solution. Instead, whatever cues you are getting, try to follow them. And once you got the answer, act upon them immediately. That's very, very important. See, what happens is, once you got the answer from within, you again being overcritical, over analytical with them, and no trying to check with them on the social standards, on the emotional standards of yours, on your morals, on your values, on different standards in which we are raised in. And that often discards the answer, most of the times the advices, the options which has been given to us by our higher self, and we often ignore them. So don't do that. Just trust your gut feel, trust your intuition power, and take a risk. Try believing on yourself that if your intuition power will lead you onto the correct path only. Unless you have that belief, your intuition will never be correct. So the quick summary of the process of the developing intuition power: firstly, be open, be accepting, believe on the intuition power, on this process, that you will get the correct answer. Do meditation, yoga, deep breathing, anything which relaxes your mind and can let you think in your present moment. That's very important. Don't dwell in past or in future. Don't get more perturbed, otherwise you will not get to have a call with your intuition or your inner self. Close your eyes, ask a question. Ask always a question to your inner child instead of putting a statement or your emotional belief to it. Ask a question. Wait for the answer to come, to receive in any of the forms. Try to translate those cues in a senseful answer, and then immediately act upon them. It's very important. Never discard, never disrespect the answers, because if you do it, then maybe you'll never get the answer next time. Or I should say, if you repeat the same pattern, if you repeatedly ignoring your call, your inner call, you may stop getting it in the near future, because as it says, if you don't use it, you may lose it. So that's true, guys. At least for your intuition power, try it once. So that's it, guys. This is a quick video about how to develop your intuition power and your inner wisdom, how to talk to your higher self. You can take it in any of the ways, but trust me, it is a wonderful thing to do. Just try it once. If you resonate with it, don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. And till then, keep exploring yourself, keep learning, and stay in touch. Take care. Bye bye.